Hi, it's Cathy. In my last vlog, I talked about my favorite sketchbooks, and so today I wanted to talk about my favorite sketching implements, so pens and a pencil that I just recently discovered. So first off, I've been sketching with ballpoint pen for years now. I really like the simplicity of it and how you have to commit. So here's a couple sketches I've done over the years in ballpoint pen, and you can see I had a line there I didn't like, but it doesn't take anything away from the sketch. And I typically use a lot of short marks, and so it builds up a nice definition there in the shadow areas. And then here was some feet that I liked with the ballpoint pen. And one more. So I like that you can find them. I collect them from hotels. Here's one from a Marriott. Here's DoubleTree. So I just, wherever I stay on vacation, or if I have a business meeting at a hotel conference room, I'll just take a pen. And so I haven't actually paid for a pen in a long time. And I just like how it comes out. I'm really satisfied with that effect for my personal sketching. And recently I should also talk about my fountain pens. I really enjoy these two pens. I don't use them quite as often just because there's a little more maintenance with a fountain pen. But this is the Sailor with the bent tip. That makes a good variety of lines. And this one I just bought at the end of last year, a Pilot Kakuno. And I put sepia ink in this one. And it's marketed as a beginner pen, but I've been really satisfied with the sketches I've made with those two. So then this year I've been focusing on improving my portrait sketching. And a lot of the tips I've seen said to use pencils so you can build up a light layer to more dominant lines. And I did some testing because I just didn't enjoy using pencil. I did a little sketch test with the variety of pencils I have. These are kind of faint, so it might be hard to see. But I used some watercolor pencils, and even the Crayola wasn't too bad. And then this was an actual outline sketching pencil, which I thought was too dark. But then when I got to this Prismacolor in the Terra Cotta, I was really satisfied with the coloring here. And then this was the same pencil but in olive. So I really liked how this nose turned out. So I've done two sketches now with this Terra Cotta pencil, and I've been really satisfied with it. So it goes to show that you might think you don't like something, but you just have to practice and find the version of it that you do like. And these are the two sketches I've done this week with the Terra Cotta Prismacolor, and it's the Verithin Prismacolor in terracotta color. And these, I just happened to pick up a couple colors at an art supply shop. I didn't have anything in particular in mind for them, and so then when I was testing my materials, I was like, oh yeah, I have these color pencils. So that was a nice surprise in my art stash. And as far as erasers, I just like these click ones. They're easy to replace. They don't leave a lot of gum or crap all over your page. So this shell I've probably had since high school, or at least college, and when you use up the thing, you can get replacements. So that's my favorite eraser for these pencils anyway. So those are my favorite tools. I hope I gave you some tips to steal pens at hotels and give that a try, and to just play with your stash periodically, like even once a year. Go through and practice making marks with your various implements and see what comes out, because I'm really satisfied with how these terracotta pencils are working for me, at least for my purposes of doing portrait sketching. So thanks for watching. I hope you got some tips or ideas for your own art studio, and